Hello guys, what is up? Okay, so I am going to be showing you today pretty much how to do Barbarian Assault. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first of all, you want this little beauty here called a games necklace. So if you don't know what this is, it's a necklace, a sapphire necklace. It teleports you to a bunch of things. So you can buy one of these for the Grand Exchange, you can make it yourself. Anyway, so you rob it, and I'm already here, but you go to the Barbarian Assault. Okay, so you spawn here, pretty much run inside, clear out your inventory of all the stuff you have. So for me it's just that. Get the best gear you have, and I'm going to show you it doesn't have to be good gear. This is the best gear I have. Now I am using also make sure you don't bring a cape, arrows or runes, cause you don't need them. So this is my best gear. Rune, pretty much you don't need very good gear. So first of all, you want to go to the tutorial and go through each of these. They are quite boring. I'll just show you one. This guy talks. You can just skip through that, whatever. And there's quite a few of those. Now you might be asking, what are we doing Barbarian Assault for? And if you don't know this already, so this is just stuff that you can get, which isn't really worth it. You can get all this stuff. So this is all armor. You can go for a gamble, which is risky, but I wouldn't go for it. But this is what we want: the Penance Torso, aka the Fighter Torso. Now this little baby only requires 40 defense, is one of the best strength bodies in the game. So that's what we're aiming for. The requirements for this is kill 1 queen, I've already killed 2, and get 375 points in each roll. So I've stocked up a bit of points, and so I'm pretty close to getting it. Anyway, first of all, you want to go down the ladder and through here. And you want to go all the way to the bottom to get to room 1. Now at the moment I'm not in the right world, so I'll be back when I am. So now I'm in the right world. I also forgot to mention, you can use any style of, like, you can use attack, range or mage, but I would use attack, since it's the most it's the best attack style to use. So the world is 306, or world 6. That's the Barbarian Assault world, and right now there's not too many people, but most of the time there's a lot of people. So pretty much what you want to do is take a scroll, and you can either make your own team or just join a team. In this case I'm gonna join a team, and this guy's gonna invite me. So there's 4 different styles. I'm gonna start by going collector. No, actually I'm going to start by going an attacker. Okay, so I'll be back when we're ready to go in. Okay, so we're about to go in. We got our 5 players. I would recommend having 2 attackers, 1 collector, 1 healer, and 1 defender. So you can grab your kit, and what this does, if it gives you, you can take runes or you can take arrows, although because I'm using melee it won't be needed. So up here it says what attack style you need to use. Now you need to use a weapon that has so that has the 4. Okay, see up here when there's a white thing, you need to call that out. So right click this horn and go whatever it says. So it says a green egg, so you do the green. So your role is pretty much, that went really fast. I'll do another one for you, is to kill everything around there. So there's an attack style up there, and there's what you need to call out. So if you do those 2 things, that's your attack roll done. I'll just play an attack roll how I normally would now. So I just rush out, call my thing. Up here it says defensive, so I use the defensive, and I just attack the enemies. That's it. Now if you're dying, which won't happen as you're starting, you just want to run away and call the healer to heal you. So just keep on going. Also you got to be watching up here, and as soon as it goes like that, where there's 2 lines, you want to hit away, and then switch to the right attack style. Because if you hit with the wrong attack style, you won't hit anything and you will lose honor points. So once you get all that done, pretty much just keep on going through, and that's it. Okay, so let's go. I'll be back with the next one. Okay, so now I'm going to be a healer. Now the healer's job is also quite easy, and not that important at the start. So you want to go to this healer, which is the green one, stock up, and you get a bunch of this poison meat. So make sure to call your thing up the top, and you get this vial up here. So you want to use the vial on this healer spring up here, and then run out. Now depending on what it says up here, I have to call my thing again, is what you want to use on these pennant healers. So because it's poison tofu, I use the poison tofu on the pennant healer, and it damages it. Okay, you can use the poison tofu, you can use the food many times to do more damage, but this isn't very needed. And also you can go to a player if they're losing HP, use the vial on them, and they gain 10 HP. So that is quite useful. Once again, call out your thing, and it's poison worms. So now you use poison worms on any of the healers left, if there are none. So that's all there is to healing. Just wait till this wave's over. Normally there wouldn't be 2 healers, but just because I'm making this video, they make an exception. And yeah, I'll be back with the next roll. Okay, so with much argument, I have been able to become collector. So in this one, call out whatever's up here, and you want to collect what it says up here. So it says blue eggs, so these guys will kill the enemies, and they'll drop 2 of each egg. So I will get 2 blue eggs. Now if they don't go into your inventory straight away, they go into your bag, and so I have got them. They're just in that bag. Once again, call out my roll and get the red eggs. Okay, so your bag can hold 2 of each type of egg, and pretty much you want to keep collecting eggs until you got 5 of each. This guy is also a collector, although I would not recommend having 2 collectors. So I probably can't collect as much because this guy's a really good collector and I'm horrible. So also if you get the wrong egg, it damages you and you lose points. So now it's green eggs, so I get a bunch of green eggs. Now pretty much just pretend I've got a bunch of eggs, load them into this cannon, and keep on collecting eggs. The more eggs you have, the more points you get. So if you get that hole full and a full inventory of eggs, keep destroying the eggs so you can get more for the more points. This is a very easy roll and possibly the easiest roll there is. So all these, just collect the whole inventory. Once your inventory is full, right click and click destroy. Easy as that. This round is almost over, and I'll show you, and I'm telling you, with one collector you'll get a lot more eggs, but I'll show you how easy it is to get points for a collector. So there is 2 more enemies to kill, and then we are done. Once again, I would not take my defender guide because I suck at defending. Okay, so see, I got 45 points and I did horribly. So that's an easy roll to do, and I'll see you at the next roll. Okay, so unfortunately my team did ditch me, quite sadly, and so I didn't quite get to the queen, but pretty much I got to round 7. The first round's easy. For 1 to 9, I recommend having 2 attackers, 1 collector, 1 defender, and 1 healer. From 9 to the queen, you want 2 healers, 1 attacker, 1 collector, and 1 defender. And like, you're not always going to get to the queen, and doesn't go as smoothly as I went. You will stuff up, and also if someone dies in the room, your team will have to restart, and that might be quite frustrating to some people. And anyway, once you get to the queen, you kill it, and I'm sure there's other guides on the queen. I will be making a queen guide, not soon, but eventually I will make a queen guide. And apart from that, goodbye guys. That is Barbarian Assault. I've got my friend here saying goodbye. He just bowed to you guys, so bye bye.